Callitxe Nzamwita is a Rwandan man who has lived in isolation for 55 years due to his extreme fear of women. Nzamwita, reportedly 71 years old, began isolating himself at the age of 16 because he had heard a terrible experience with women from his bloodline. He began constructing a house for himself in 1968 to aid his isolation from women and built an enclosed 15-foot wooden fence, presumably made of bamboo tightly bound together using random clothes and ropes. At first glance, the house may appear abandoned, but stepping inside reveals a pleasant surprise. While it is not extravagant, the owner has designed it to be a cozy and suitable place for one person to live. For 55 years, he has lived in isolation due to his extreme fear of women. Although women are not allowed in Callitxe Nzamwita's property, he accepts food tossed over the fence by them. Whenever a woman approaches his compound, he quickly retreats into his house and locks the door. Instead of shunning him, the women of Nzamwita's community have always looked after him, throwing all sorts of things like food and clothes into his locked yard. Although he never opens the door for them, he does use the things they give him. One of Nzamwita's neighbors explained that he doesn't want them to get closer or talk to him. Instead, they toss things into his house, and then he comes and picks them up.
I live next to this man. Since we were kids, we were knowing him to stay inside his house most of the time. It seems impossible to see him going out because he's really scared of women. And the only reason he allowed me to enter his place is because you're here. Otherwise, he wouldn't let me in because I'm a woman.
Nanjye kuba ndi hano nageze ahangaha ninjiye mu rugo iwiwe nuko muhari mudahari ntago yakemera mpagera.
During the interview with the correspondent of Afrimax TV, Nzamwita stated that he locked himself inside his house so that he could keep women at a distance.
My name is Callitxe Nzamwita. The reason I locked myself inside here and have a fence on my house is because I want to make sure that women will not come closer to me. I don't want women around me because they make me really scared.
He also stated that he doesn't want women around him because they make him very scared. A fear of women, known as gynophobia, is not officially recognized as a distinct mental disorder, but is clinically classified as a specific phobia. Nzamwita has gone to great lengths so he doesn't have to interact with women but with a very limited space. That means every part of his lifestyle has to be accommodated by a single room, a short documentary by Rwandan publisher Afrimax TV revealed. The extraordinary tale of his isolation first came to light in August after interested storytellers sought to understand how he manages his daily chores, including eating, sleeping, and relieving himself in his one-room hideout. Nzamwita eats, sleeps, and urinates in his toilet-less house so he doesn't run into women. He sleeps on a makeshift pillow made from blankets and dried-up leaves inside a raised wooden shelter that protects him from rolling over too close to the fire. Right in front of his bed is a shallow pit in which he urinates, and just a little further, a second bed that doubles as kitchen for supplies, which he, in fact, gets from women. There's no separate space or rooms for a kitchen, bedroom, or bathroom. The bed stands on bamboo like wooden rods and rests on a wooden base. He spread out a pile of leaves on the bed base and covered it with random clothes and bed sheets. His restroom needs are met in the same location, directly across from his bed. Even the kitchen is very close to his bed. Although there is no specific data on the prevalence of gynophobia, one study found that men are less likely to develop specific phobias than women, with a lifetime prevalence of 4.9% for men and 9.8% for women across nationalities. If we go by this analysis, gynophobia is even rarer, as it is a phobia that only affects men.